Malaysia has filed criminal charges against 17 current and former Goldman Sachs directors belonging to 3 of its subsidiaries of the Wall Street Bank's handling of 1MDB. In a statement, AG Tommy Thomas said the 17 individuals were charged under Sections 367 Subset 1 of the Capital Markets and Services Act 2007. This is in addition to the charges already levied against 3 Goldman Sachs subsidiaries under Section 179 of the CMSA. The 3 subsidiaries are Goldman Sachs International, Goldman Sachs Asia and Goldman Sachs Singapore. Among those charged are Goldman Sachs Group Vice Chairman Richard John Nodde, who had previously served as Co-Chief Executive Officer at Goldman Sachs International, and Canadian John Michael Evans, currently President of Alibaba Group Holding. Thomas said that custodial sentence and criminal fines will be sought against the 17 accused for their participation in a scheme to allegedly defraud the government through the issuance of 3 bonds by 1MDB, which were underwritten and arranged by Goldman Sachs. Msia has appointed Dream Edge as the lead Malaysian anchor company to work on the new national car. However, the make, model and name of the car were not revealed, only that advanced technological support would be provided by Japan's Daihatsu Motor Co. Dream Edge founder and CEO Khairil Adri Adnan says the first car will likely be a C-segment sedan. Despite the lack of details, the car is set to be launched within the next 18 months. Miti Minister Datuk Darrell Laking says Dream Edge was appointed after it convinced PM Tun Dr. Mahathir Mohamad with its effective business model. Darrell explains that among the criteria for choosing the anchor company were that it must be Malaysian with a proven track record and have experience in new manufacturing technologies. Most importantly, the company must be privately funded. Dream Edge is expected to launch its first prototype model by March 2020, followed by the full launch a year later. Plantations, the plantation arm of Tabung Haji, has suspended its CFO Mohamed Azman Shah Isha with immediate effect following a forensic audit. According to a bourse filing, Plant said it had served a show cause letter today to Azman in relation to the findings arising from the recent forensic audit conducted by the company. He is now required to provide a written reply within 14 days. Azman is suspended from office until further notice. In the interim, taking over his duties are 2 senior members of Plant's finance department, Assistant GM Marliana Omar and Senior Manager Hamida Hassan. The company said it would make a further announcement in the event of any material development. Azman had joined Plant in October 2002 as GM of Finance before being appointed as CFO in January 2010. Plant is currently loss-making and in the midst of its rationalisation plan, having gotten a new CEO at the beginning of the year. Shares of both AirAsia Group and its long-haul sister AirAsia X moved into positive territory despite the carrier saying that they would start collecting the full passenger service charge of 73 ringgit from today. AirAsia's share price closed 3.87% up at 1 ringgit 88, 2 cents lower than its intraday high of 1 ringgit 90. AAX's share price ended today 2.44% higher at 21 cents, half a cent lower than its intraday high of 21.5 cents. To recap, AirAsia has been opposing the government's move to equalize the PSC between KLIA and KLIA2. However, following a court ruling, the airline caved and said that it would begin collecting the full PSC but under protest. In a related development, AirAsia's application for a stay of execution of last month's summary judgment for it to pay 40.6 million ringgit it owes in PSC has been fixed to be heard on September 27th in High Court. The stay of execution is sought by the LCC to stop it from paying the amount until its appeal is heard. It is understood that the airline had already filed a notice of appeal. The trial of Riza Aziz, stepson of ex-PM Datuk Sri Najib Razak, has been tentatively set for January next year. Riza is facing 5 charges of money laundering amounting to $248.17 million belonging to 1MDB. He pleaded not guilty to all charges. Sessions Court Judge Rosina Ayub had set September 20th for the next case management, prompting Senior Deputy Public Prosecutor Datuk Sri Gopal Sri Ram to ask for dates to commence. The dates proposed are January 6th to 9th and 13th to 16th. Gopal added that they do not have many witnesses, around 4 to 5. Rosina agreed to the tentative dates and asked that the prosecution submit the relevant documents. To recap, Riza is accused of receiving misappropriated funds through Hollywood production house Red Granite, best known as one of the producers behind Oscar-nominated movie The Wolf of Wall Street.